Okay, let's switch gears to night 2.
Okay, let's unpack this. You know, it's funny, that Las Vegas Strip, it feels like the absolute heart of Vegas, but surprisingly, it's actually outside the city limits.
In Paradise, Nevada. Yeah.
Exactly, Paradise, Nevada. Kind of sets the scene, doesn't it, for the massive spectacle we're looking at today, the opening of WrestleMania 41, night 2.
It's an interesting little fact, that geographical quirk. Like, Paradise being just next door to the main event. It sort of mirrors WrestleMania itself, you know?
Right.
This whole constructed world of, like, peak drama and amazing feats.
Yeah, just outside the everyday.
Exactly. Existing just beyond normal sports and entertainment.
Totally. And it's worth remembering just how many people are involved. I mean, the performers, sure, but also the commentators, all the behind-the-scenes folks. It's a massive undertaking.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Even just the opening sequence of something like WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's incredibly deliberate. It's not just random.
It's a blend, isn't it? Performance, story, logistics.
Mm-hmm. And how it starts is so crucial. It sets the tone, manages expectations for everything else.
So how did night 2 actually begin? Well, interestingly, they started by repeating something.
Repeating.
Yeah, that City of Dreamers video package, the one narrated by Dana White from UFC. They played it again.
Didn't that close out the night 1 pre-show?
It did, yeah, exactly. Which is, like you said, kind of an interesting choice.
It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Using it twice like that. Maybe trying to link the nights. Or bridge the UFC and WWE audiences, perhaps. What's the strategy there?
Good question. Definitely makes you think. So after that video, we move straight into a big WrestleMania tradition.
The anthem.
Yep. Ring announcer Alicia Taylor introduced Ava Max.
And she sang the Star-Spangled Banner.
She did. And get this. Apparently she's got something like 50 billion global streams. Huge artist.
Wow, okay. Yeah, the anthem at these massive events. It's more than just patriotism, right? It's kind of a unifying moment.
Yeah, like a collective deep breath.
Exactly. It creates the shared feeling, this communal space before all the competition and drama starts. Really gets the audience invested together before they root for individuals.
Definitely sets a certain tone. So after Ava Max, we got these big, sweeping aerial shots of Allegiant Stadium. Looked incredible.
Always impressive, those stadium views.
Then Michael Cole started previewing the night's matches. And while he's talking, we see these quick cuts of superstars arriving.
The arrival footage.
Yeah.
Classic build-up.
Yeah, you know, Cody Rhodes, some of the Judgment Day guys, Penta, Braun Breaker, even Randy Orton with his wife.
Gives you that little glimpse behind the curtain before they're on. Reminds you they're actual people under the personas.
And we also saw some backstage stuff. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Bianca Belair getting ready for their match.
Which was the opener, right? The triple threat.
That's the one. First match of the night. Then, to really crank up the energy, they hit us with a highlight package from night 1.
Makes sense. Quick recap keeps the buzz going from the night before.
Totally. Reminds everyone of the big moments. And that transitioned right into showing footage of the stars set for night 2.
Smart move. Refreshes the memory, but also builds the hype for what's coming tonight. Show you the key players.
Then a big moment inside the stadium. Stephanie McMahon came out.
Ah, yes. To welcome the crowd.
Right. And she shared this really interesting personal story. She mentioned the last Vegas WrestleMania, which was WrestleMania 9.
Way back.
Yeah. She said she was 16 then. And now, fast forward to WrestleMania 41 back in Vegas.
Yeah.
Her middle daughter is 16.
Wow, that's quite something. A full circle moment.
Talk about a parallel.
Definitely a way to connect with the longtime fans. That nostalgia hit humanizes the whole thing.
And she talked about the WWE family, welcoming everyone home.
Framing it as more than just wrestling matches, creating that sense of belonging for the audience, too.
Right. Adds a different feel. And then the place just exploded. Pyro goes off.
Of course. Can't have WrestleMania without pyro.
Big crowd shots, everyone going wild. And Michael Cole officially welcomes everyone to WrestleMania Sunday. Travis Scott's Fiend is playing in the background.
That whole combination, the pyro, the music, the crowd roar, it's like a sensory overload designed purely for excitement. Hits you right away.
And the commentary team, same as night 1. Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, Wade Barrett.
Consistency there.
Yeah.
Good for the viewers.
Cole even mentioned it was his 28th WrestleMania. 28th, that's a record.
Incredible tenure.
They also give a shout out to the Spanish commentary team, Marcelo Rodriguez and Jerry Soto.
Important to acknowledge that global audience, WWE's reach is huge.
And yeah, totally sold out again. Second night in a row. Over 60,000 fans.
Just massive numbers.
Yeah.
Shows you how big this event still is.
So finally, before the first match, they ran down some of the big belts for the night. Just a quick preview.
Setting the stage for the action.
Obviously, the main event, Cody Rhodes defending the undisputed WWE Championship against John Cena. That got a big mention.
Naturally. The biggest match.
They flagged it as a big night for the Judgment Day, too.
Right, with that Intercontinental title, fatal four-way. Braun Breaker defending against Finn Balor, Penta, and Dominic Mysterio.
Yep. And the women's tag title match, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez defending against Lyra Valkyria and a mystery partner.
Oh, yeah, because Bayley was injured, right?
Exactly, filling in for Bayley. And Randy Orton's match also got mentioned against another mystery opponent because Kevin Owens was out injured.
Lots of mystery opponents, as intrigue.
And they highlighted it was Orton's 20th anniversary wrestling at WrestleMania.
20 years. Incredible longevity.
And then they specifically pointed to the opening match again, that Women's World Championship triple threat. Io Sky, the champ, versus Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley.
And they emphasize the tricky spot for Io, right? No champion's advantage in a triple threat.
Exactly. And they mentioned Bianca Belair's strong WrestleMania record, too, really setting the stakes for that first contest.